Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Red Day recap today, guys. Red Day recap. Unfortunately, you know, we gave it a good shot, but we didn't quite connect. We had a very strong stock in AMAM that we were literally stunned by the momentum. This doesn't happen often. You have such a strong bullish opportunity, good daily chart, saw it early enough, have no excuse here. It was an opportunity that required a lot of aggression, and I was quite passive, very passive. I'm on the sidelines, waiting for certain exact areas, which, things that I don't do. Trading pretty timid, pretty, on the scary side, right? You got to be aggressive here. You got to be firm. You got to be confident, and even when the trades are not coming exactly where you would like or where you would want, you still have to be reactive and be aggressive, be on the offensive. And that's what this one required, and we didn't quite, live up to what we need, live up to the bar. So, we fell a little short and we're down 217. We're red after the resumption, which is a little unfortunate. The dip and rip didn't quite go according to plan for me. And what I'll do here, we're going to kick off this video with some level 2, which I don't believe I uploaded to YouTube. I actually have to do that. Gotta remember to do it. There we go. So let's come across AMAM. So I'm gonna spot, and you know what? We can walk through the entirety of this stock. I'm gonna spot it fairly early, right? So it's on the left-hand side of the screen at first. Let's see here. So I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna get green $100 here pretty quickly. You're gonna see I'm gonna come down in size just 1300. We're currently 34 by 35. Let's watch this entire sequence play out here. So I'm in at 37 for my first trade. There's 45, a nice quick scalp, $80. I'm still watching at it. How well are we holding? I'm in at 42. Can we see the push here? So, I'm in and out, trying to feel it out here for the scalp, trying to feel it out. It doesn't quite hold 40 right there. And then I give back a couple of cents. Notice how the level 2 is jumpy, right? But once it starts to make the new highs, it just keeps going. We got a few buyers there at 43. It pushes to 55. 47 on the bids, 47 on the bids, 43, 42. That is a pullback I should have been in on. It was a tricky one, though. I will say it was tricky. Sometimes they're a little strange in the price action. So at this point, I had eased off and I was waiting for a pullback. I'm like, man, can we see a good pullback here? $40 right here is going to pull back. I believe 39 for the low. I was watching for 36 right there. But see how we see 41 by 47 on the ask? This was an issue for me. So if we go back, we got 39. The moment it jumps up, this is why I'm not really green on the stock, because this trade I'm watching to take here, it's not letting me use the EpiPen again. Yeah, for some reason this recording doesn't allow me to write on the screen. But yeah, I'm watching for 36. We get a low of 39, and then the moment some buyers gets in, there's 41 by 45. And I mentioned this on the live stream. If this is 41 by 42, I'd buy it, knowing that 39 is my risk in this particular type of area, because I'm trying to buy the very low of the candle. And because of this spread, I know if I buy market, I'm going to get filled 45. So in this situation, I could have done a better job putting out a bid at 40, but I didn't. I don't think it came back to 39 here, if I remember correctly. There's 47 on the ask. At this point, I know I missed the dip already, and I think I said it. In fact, we can listen in. Yeah, let's listen in here. I'm going to bring the audio back. I'm going to bring the audio back. And of course, that target was 36, right? That target was 36. All up is at 296. And you guys can see the fluctuation in the level 2, right? I told myself to stop making this gesture like this. It's completely unnecessary and invites laziness. So we need to sit up straight and upright and be attentive. Proper posture. We need to be as much as a robot as we can be. So we got a high of 68, and right here I'm still watching to see if it wants to come back down to 50 to give it a go. But it's holding high. You know, low of the candle is 53. I'm not buying the first low of the candle because I'm not sure if it's going to stop at 53 or maybe make a low 47, right? I don't want to be in, out at the lows. So I'm trying to let the low price in and then get in if we can get a retest of the lows. So in that case, when we saw 39, if we can come back to 39, in this case we had 53. If we could come back to 53 one more time before making a breakout, I'm going to be in it. Then the scalps, I don't trust it here because of the spreads and how it keeps coming down on the bids. And it's like I'm just not getting to capture trades. And then I start thinking about the entries that I missed. And that I should have been more aggressive, because there are days where I do buy 53 and 30 and 39, I still buy into the spread at 40 by 45. But ultimately, it's not the best way to trade. I wish we would have seen the halt here at 05 a little earlier, but it's going to pull away. The halt level is going to move up a little bit. There it is to 317, and now we've pulled back to 83. Even this area was a decent area. The low, I think, was 76 right here. I think that was the low. Oh, man. I needed to be more aggressive, man. Like right here, I could take 81 and just wait and see what happens. Like there's a buyer at 80, 25,000. I don't take that. Like everything that I would take, I wasn't on the offensive. Come on. It was choppy but good, like good enough. I think the pullback areas especially, again, if you're in there at 80, there's 95 on the ask. Even right here, 91, 10 cents, 2,000 shares, $200. It can add up quickly if you're being, accurate with those entries. It's not going to come back below 80 here. Because if it did, I would have been long. That's how I know, even from rewatching. I don't remember the price action exactly, but I can already tell it didn't come back. Because I would have been in. So right here, I'm like, okay, the breakouts are working. So another temp high of day at 95. I'm going to try again. Well, the 1 minute candle to make the new high rather. There's 3, there's 304. Right here, I'm going to get aggressive because I think it's holding. A lot of red, and we're not selling off. So I'm going to add. I'm going to watch for 15, 16. It doesn't go. I'm curious to see what that fill was. This was at 938. The add. I want to see the fill, so I'm going to check here. 938. And those are the areas, man. If that trade goes right there. 06. Well, it's not terrible. We're in at 3 and then 306. So average is at 303. Not bad. And I make 1 cent on the first trade and I lose 5 cents on the other position because it just does not. The entries that I took on this stock were the same entries I would take on any stock in these type of situations, but this one happened to just not work. So here we go. So at this point, I'm down $34. Here's the trade I'm gonna add right here. Did I do it already? Actually, hold on. We got to go back. So here we are. Here we go. In at 93. In at 95. Out at 93. I'm going to get back in 95. It's going to go this time. There's 302, 303. I'm selling. Good trade. Can we hold? I'm back in. Can we see some green? We do. I add. Nothing. I even give it I gave it a sec, which was even risky to do. But I'm out. Nothing happens. It's gonna churn in between, like 98 and 305, and then it's gonna take off. So it threw me off here with this small consolidation. And there we go, 15. But then you see 15 on the ask, and again, this is why this one is tricky, right? Look at this. I'm gonna pause it. So here we go. 14, 12 by 14. There's a 10,000 share seller at 14. It comes down, and there's 5 on the bids. So it's fast how it's coming down. You're not getting the best fills if you're using market. We'll let that area play again without pausing. 14, 5 on the bids. 2 seconds, it's already back down to 5. Like, can we hold up above 10 and keep going? So because we would pull back all the way to 5, it's like, for me, it's like, I don't know. Then it does curl, and then I'm not in. And then there's 19. At this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to touch it. I prefer to see a halt. But on that type of drop right there, I could take this dip. So from 14 on the bids to 7 on the bids, I could have been in at 9 right here, 8. Just, I don't know, man. These type of stocks, you got to connect early, or just you're on the defensive, and you need to be on the offensive. If you're defending, you know, so you might say Relentless, it's extended here. Why trade the resumption? Well, the resumption provides an entry at to this point where I wasn't getting a lot of good A quality entries. 39, the halt's gonna move up to 48. So I finally zoomed in on the chart because I'm focused on the level 2 so much. And fast forward 5 minutes. Oh, come on, there we go. 10 sec. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. We're halted at 348. It's gonna resume higher at 65. Here we go. Also, it was a bit of a delayed resumption. Oh my gosh, I switched screen. I'm still looking on the wrong side. So I decided to pull it up over here so I wouldn't keep looking all the way up to the left. But yeah. So the right hand side of the screen, it's gonna resume at 365. Here we go. It dips to 55, 53. I'm in. The bounce does not happen. And so I essentially missed the trade there. I mean, this thing was choppy, man. There's the move to 74. It's going to come down to 55 again. I'm going to try and take it again, which is risky here. 50, I thought it was holding. It doesn't bounce. There's a lot of red coming in. I'm like, no, I don't want to hold it. Then it holds. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a chance. So a lot of flip-flopping here for me, and then it's not going to go here. Just disappointing. I mean, some valid trades, though, I think. Valid trades. Valid trades. That was AMAM. I think at the high of day levels, I could have been a little bit better. And then when it comes to the pullback trades, I could have been a little bit more aggressive to buy slightly higher. But, when I do that, a lot of the times I'm not very comfortable. And what usually happens, if I take the pullback a little higher, and then it does break down to where I think I should have been buying, I feel terrible about the trade, and I'm selling where I should be buying. And so, that's kind of the deal sometimes. But yeah, nice move, pulled back. And right here, I was pretty skeptical, like, are we on the backside? And turns out that it was. A lot of these stocks, man, it's one and done. And it's very important for these type of stocks to hold high and not give these extended pullbacks, because a lot of the times they're finished. Sometimes, okay, we can go like this and then curl back up and then go again. But when they hold high, so let's say the flag and consolidation was like this, sideways, 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 and then boom, that's much better. But yeah, that was AMAM. That was like the hottest stock of the day for me. In terms of other news, there was another one. Hold on, let's go to E-Trade. I can't remember the name. Here we go. LUNR. LUNR, lighter volume around, 10 a.m. Started off not super good, but then got better at 11 and then just continued. So from 21 to 24, I mean, this was incredible. But I'm pretty sure volume was light, spreads were big. I think I did watch the spreads at one point, and it was like a $2 a share spread. But yeah, 35 here, it pushes up to 38, big pullback, sideways, then rips up. It went to a high of 50. So this one did over 100%, from 16. Actually, low of day was actually 1377. So yeah, for those of you who left out at 10 a.m., this happened, all right? Depending on your trade style, you'd be able to approach it very well, or if not, maybe you might have wanted to stay away. SERA did give a small opportunity, and I think we're red on this one. SERA. No, actually, we didn't even trade it. This was continuation from yesterday. As we can recall, TNON and this stock gave a beautiful move, and we missed it. Today it was choppy. It went up, but nothing special in my eyes. And INZY actually was the other one I lost on. Thinkorswim, man, not being able to trade the first minute is really aggravating right now because we're seeing opportunities in the first minute and I'm not able to capitalize. Tried trading off Thinkorswim's level 2, it was a mess. My DAS level 2 was working when I entered my first trade. It started lagging, so I switched over to this level 2. This level 2, not that good. Misread the price action, took a loss. And then it was choppy. It was choppy over here, over here, over here, and of course right here. Every breakout area, chop, 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 chop. So that happened. And I think that was basically the day. Yeah, that was basically the day. So yeah, guys, it's 17 minutes already, so we're not going to do it too long. Check out those links down below. Hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. It's been RT. It's been RT, favorite YouTuber. And I'm signing out. So get ready for tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp, and we'll be back. All right.